Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the bottom leftish side as the Commando Knob, we have Kazisasha, I think. Spawn as the Tech Marine, we have a foreign name. Spawn as the Force Commander, we have Zoxin. Spawn as the Apothecary, we have General, TheHero. As the Lord General, we have Leksandr, I think. And spawn as the Warspire Exarch, we have Andrea. Honestly, I've rarely ever seen the Battle Wagon deployed out in replay, so I have no idea how effective or ineffective Battle Wagon is. Or should I call it Daisy? That's the proper name for the Battle Wagon. It's clearly Daisy. Sluggo Squad is getting some good damage there onto the Warp Spider. Warp Spider tried to interrupt the capture, but is unsuccessful. Up here, we've got the Shooter Squad and the Apothecary with a Tactical Marine Squad here. We've got the Warp Spider teleporting away. Imperial Guardsmen are behind the heavy cover. They're receiving fire from multiple players right now. The Scout Squad is behind the heavy cover as well as the Shooters and Tactical Marines. Tactical Marine does capture the central VP. And Imperial Guardsmen are going to make their way forward. They get out of caliber. That was a horrible maneuver right there. They must have had an attack order move, and they didn't have a stop order go along with it. The Guardian Squads just go along the flank, getting some shots, flanking shots there onto the shooters. Afterwards, have repositioned out the side, which does give them some better heavy cover, but this guy may be still in a flanking shot there. It's hard for me to tell. Nope, and that's how I could tell. A bit iffy whether or not that's flanking or not. Maybe that one model there is technically flanked. Over here, we've got the Tactical Marine Squad engaging the Tactical Marine Squad, and we also got some burners here as well. The Apothecary does fall back, and we do also have the Commando Knob here to support as well. Lord General's behind some heavy cover there. All the Lord Generals, I'm just thinking about the Lord General's upgrades right now. Grenade launchers wouldn't be half bad. The sniper rifle wouldn't be half bad, and the melted guns are never wrong as well. Lord General is receiving quite a bit of fire, needs to fall back, can't exactly deal with the Commando Knob headbutting him, but is maybe trying to get inside the garrison. His Mirror Guard Squad's pushing way forward now. Oh yeah, the Commando Squads are pretty good. Though honestly, another unit is the Flash Skits, but whenever I look at the Flash Skits, they don't exactly seem like they do a whole lot. But people say they're good, but to me, when I look at the replays, they don't seem like they're really worth it. Yeah, the Orcs do have a solid infantry roster, that's for sure. We've got the Tactical Marines engaging from the flank, getting some good hits there as well. Casualty levels do miss with the grenade launchers, a bit poor. And now we've got Assault Marines, they do miss the jump as well, getting a couple models there. We may see Shotgun Blast from the Scout Squad as well. Yes, we've got Shotgun Blast there. We do got a nice heal into the, Oh, did he just lose entire Imperial Guard Squad? Yeah, he lost entire Imperial Guard Squad there. Great grenade there by the Scouts. Tactical Marines and Scouts push their way forward, or no, that's back. Wrong way. Got Guardian Squads push their way forward, but they are a little bit outgunned. They may just want to skirt around on the flanks. Shooters do get a nice suppressive fire there on the Warspire Exarch. He's been upgraded to Heavy Gauge Death Spinner and improved targeting. That is a very powerful combo, getting more range damage and more range damage and range. Does teleport into the mix of them, try and tie them up in melee. Now I've got the Tactical Marine advancing forward as well. The Warspire will need to fall back really soon. The Tactical Marine could fish him off. Oh, and the Warp Spider will go down. He was not paying attention. Gets our situational about X-Men versus Terminators? Huh. Not sure how effective they are towards Terminators, but if they're an Apex Terminator unit, that wouldn't be half bad. Because Terminators are some of the hardest units to fight against. And Knobs will have trouble versus Terminators with Lightning Claws as well. Good blast there. Got the Catching Up with Imperial Guardsmen here. the tactical marines and the shooters and a lot of everything. They're just fighting each other. Good stun grenade there from out of the knob there. The scout squad getting his good suppression shot there, and 2 assault marines blowed on out. That's a little bit rare seeing 2 assault marines, but most really want a heavy assault squads. Just jump up 4 as well, trying to gauge that Devastator. Devastator does get forced on back. Now got the heavy weapons team pulled up by the Imperial Guardsmen by the Lord General. Tactical Marines trying to clean up those shield generators. And do got a heal there onto, or revive onto the Apothecary. Shield generators will be going down. Assault Marines going to capture the point. We do got a Tarantula Sentry Gun and a Wog banner there. Force Command charging forward, trying to type the Warp Spider up in melee, and he is successful. Apothecary being upgraded, the Signal Chains order give very, very good durability, but he needs to fall back. He does not have the durability now. Assault Marines our Tactical Marines are sort of pushing way forward. Assault Marines should be on forward, but in a staggered jump. Unable. No, that's just a retreat either way. Shooter Squad, or Slugger Squad trying to engage the Warp Spider. They are successful. Got Garden Squads pushing way forward. Throws out Paraplasma Grenades. Does get one of the models there. Does force back the Slugger Squad as well. Hero Guards forces to get forced on back. Got Shotgun Blast there by the Casualty Double onto the Force Commander. Shooters engaging the Guardian Squads here. Maybe we'll actually see a Vanguard veteran. That's an item. That's one of the more rarer squad for Space Marines. No targeting cogitators for the Devastator Marines to get vengeance rounds to help engage these buildings, but it looks like they're doing good work nonetheless. Now, the Force Commander does get forced back, being upgraded with Thunder Hammer now. Does get a nice shotgun blast there, as well as suppression from the Devastator Marines. Got a massive wave of forces just advancing forward. Lord has not been upgraded of any weapon. And heavy weapon team will be sitting on up. Devastator's going to try to suppress them. Now, Assault Marines charge on forward, knocks back the Devastator Marines. They do also have the Tactical Marines now being upgraded with plasma guns. Now we do have the come out of Nog. Does get knocked out there. Had been upgraded a couple things. Wasn't really paying attention. I think one was the Kaboom upgrade. War Trucks makes its way forward. The Assault Apothecary does get suppressed there by the big shooters. Now we are seeing a Whirlwind deployed up by the Force Commander. That's going to provide him a lot of constant suppression and knockback against his opponent's forces. We have some Wraith Guard deployed out as well. And the PowerPoint will be decaptured. Looks like the War Truck's loaded up with some shooters. Now got the heavy weapons team engaging. And now got the Wraith Guard spotted as well, getting a nice burst there. They are not getting tied up in melee at the moment. The War Truck is seeing quite a bit of fire. The War Truck does go down the Wraith Guard. Wraith Guard now being tied up in melee. Got Plasma Grenade there from the Guardian Squad, but the Casualty Devils knocked them away from the Plasma Grenade. Full time with the Shotgun Blast. Wraith Guard has lost one with some models as well. We have the Force Commander seeing quite a bit of fire there. The Force Commander does in fact go down. We got a artillery spotter put out. Or that was not artillery spotter. I'm not sure where that was from. Wraith Guard needs to fall back, severely wounded. He does get fully wiped there. Somebody's charged on forward as well. We do have the creeping barrage being deployed on out, hitting his teammates, Assault Marines as well. Maybe we'll see getting some good suppression there on the Devastator and on the Tactical Marine Squad. Whirlwind barrage raining on in, as well as some plasma cannon Devastator deployed on out.
No blow will go unanswered, as it was foreseen.
Whoa, what the hell?
Means to the end.
The Warp Spider lost everything. I know he lost his Wraith Guard, but I didn't realize he lost his Guardians as well. That is a pretty sizable loss. He has some Warp Spiders for the Warp Spider Exarch. And right now, the Apothecary is seeing quite a bit of fire right there. We got Assault Cannon Devastator exploding out. Or Dreadnought, not Devastator. Another Warp Spider being pulled out for the Warp Spider.
We have lost the generator to enemy fire.
One generator does go down. And it looks like the Imperial Guardsmen and the Warp Spider are making their way down south. We got generators here that could be bashed.
We have 200 points remaining.
And it looks like he does capture that power point there as well, getting a little bit extra power.
Our purpose is one.
Now we do have Dreadnought being pulled out by the Apothecary.
An Exarch emerges from the Warp Spider tribe.
Getting some good gen bashing there. There's a pair of Terrestrial Sentry guns still here. One generator does go down. We do have the Commando Knob upgrade the Special Shooters Shotgun and the Mega Boom Kit. Get some improves ability as bombs, stick bombs, stun bombs, booby traps, and kaboom. And kaboom triggers a mass explosion right onto the Commando's feet, dealing 100 explosive damage from nearby foes, sending him flying, dealing damage again. The Mega Boom's quick. Commando Knob is not knocked away, but sounds like still damages him. Good damage right there by the Whirlwind. Warp Spiders is still covering the retreat. The Force Commander could be knocked down. And the Force Commander will go down right there, but he's to recover that location. Warp Spiders getting some good damage there, but the various little plasma guns and the big shooters will get some good damage in return. Eggs are now set on up. Warp Spiders getting suppressed. This Warp Spider squad may need to fall back down to 2 models. Both of them down 2 models. He needs to full retreat. He's not paying attention. There's a few road retreat there. Could have teleported away. Shooters on the retreat path as well. It does gun him down. He needs to fall back for now. The Warp Spider Exarch has lost too many squads. So one of the Sentry guys have gone down. The Walk Band is still up and going. And it looks like the Tactical Marine squad does lose a sergeant right there. Plasma Cannon Devastator firing does set around in the bush.
The enemy is claiming a victory point.
I don't think he was distracted. He had 2 Warp Spiders and a Warp Spider Exarch. That was his entire army, and they were all right here. He was just simply not paying attention. We got Tier 3 being researched by the Tech Marine. Looks like the Lord have upgraded with the Melted Gun and the Flak Jacket. I think that was the Boom upgrade or something. I'm not sure what explosion that was. Assault Marines are still here. This Dreadnought has been upgraded with the Assault Cannon as well. The Assault Cannon Dreadnought is advancing forward. No, the Devastator can be upgraded with the last Cannon Devastator. We got the Heavy Weapons team with the last cannon here in the region. Good damage on these forces. Oh man, with the Guardian plus Wraith Guard wipe? Potentially. Can't save that one. That was a very chaotic fight. The Metal Knob does not get Kaboom off in time. Does go down as well. Walk Banners getting hit. There's 2 Walk Banners on the field. And now the Wraith Assault Marines does force back the Plasma Cannon Devastator. Tactical Marine squad does fall back as well. Got last cannon shots there into the structure. And now the Tech Marine does receive quite a bit of fire as well. It has been upgraded with the Signum Armor, which grants the mark target ability, and the Plasma Gun. Both Log Banners have gone down, and the shooters do fall back as well.
Show me what passes for fury among your misbegotten kind. Fire!
Oshhawk has been deployed on out, receiving quite a bit of fire from the Warp Spiders. Tactical Marine Squad going to try to tie up the Warp Spiders up in the melee. Scout Squad's coming forward, may see a grenade. That's going to be a deadly grenade. He's not responding. And there goes another Warp Spider. Does go and get back inside the webway. He needs to go back all the way back to get healed up, reinforced, and all that sort. And now we've got the Force Commander fully knocked down as well. Log Banner goes down as well. There's a lot of force here. A lot of plasma guns and melter guns. Force Spider's down right there, and now we have the Orc Battle Wagon, Daisy. Oh, Plasma Cannon Devastator lobbed around, but Lord missed that force. Wait. That is a fully entourage Lord General. He has 6 out of 6 models there. It's been a while since you've last seen that. And he keeps all 6 alive. That's actually quite impressive. It's pretty hard to keep his entourage alive. We do have a Last Cannon Heavy Weapons team being forced on back. Plasma Cannon Devastator in the region. Predator's advancing forward. And this is from the Tech-3. Nice assault cannon barrage there. The Dreadnought may need to upgrade to a multi-melta probably. No, he has the assault cannon, can't upgrade the multi-melta. Someone's hanging up the Tactical Marine Squad in melee. This Tactical Marine Squad is pulling back. Battle Wagon's elbow is fully deployed. And the Archer Truck just went down as well for the Warp Spider. Marine does go down as well.
An ally has secured a power node.
Orc Battle Wagon Squad now. Commando Squad in pursuit as well. I think he used red points for that. Good hit there onto the Warp Spider. Warp Spider gets annihilated as well by the Plasma Cannon Devastator. And the Warp Spider literally has nothing right now. Not even his Warp Spider Exarch.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point. Adding warp generator.
Model Knob does get knocked down right there. All 3 of the Red's heroes are actually down. Farthest one revive. Who's the farthest one? Knob there. Tech Marine there. And it's either Tech Marine or Knob, and maybe the Tech Marine. Battle Wagon charging forward. It's bowling time. Getting some great damage there with his steamroller. But we see quite a bit of fire there from the last cannon. The Battle Wagon needs to fall back. He's tied up. Needs a forward withdrawal. He also acts as forward reinforcements, but he's getting killed off. And the Battle Wagon goes down. That's a shame. No more Daisy. Captain Marine Squad advancing forward. We've got a Orbital Strike being called on in. Yeah, Orbital Strike being called on in. Assault Barrage is coming forward, knocks down some forces. Whirlwind is getting some great damage there. Predator may go down as well. Here comes the Dreadnought doing quite a bit of blast cannon fire. It does go down to the Commando Squad. Now we do have, looks like a Manticore Barrage coming from the Lord General, as well as the Whirlwind. The War Spider has resummoned himself, but got revived too. Now we've got a pair of Predators here. Tech Marine can use global pairs, help them pair them up. And Scout Squad is falling them back. Tier 3 now being finished by the Force Commander. That will give their entire team Tier 3. Only Tier 3 player on the blue team is the Warp Spider, who has nothing else in the field. I guess go for Seer Council. Going for asking for a res. Predator's Defense 4 does have one upgrade on the last kin Predator. More Whirlwind Barrage is knocking around the Tactical Marines. His forces are quite bunched up. Good for the Predator to engage it. Assault Marine, it may get a Melter Bomb off. No, it does not have Melter Bomb. It's being researched at the moment. The other one does have Melter Bomb research, but doesn't have enough energy. May have thrown it. Yeah, this one's actually slow unless they receive Melter Bombs. Plasma Cannon Devastator does get a good hit there on the Commando Knob. Oh, but we've got more Whirlwind Barrages trying to interrupt Tactical Marine Squad, that's not a Sword Guard veteran. And Manticore Barrage as well. Lots of missiles raining on in. Yep. I suppose the orcs can't be good at everything. If they're not going to... One way to balance the battle wagon, Daisy, without actually getting a buff, is probably just make the cost reduce if that ineffective. Ooh, good hits there onto the Lord General. Lord General's lost large numbers entourage down to one supporting model. And he does need to fall back himself. If he himself goes down, he will go down, and the entire squad does go down. Predator receiving quite a bit of fire there. Manticore pushes his way forward. May for a barrage. Does like the Storm Eagle upgrade. Warwind still constantly providing constant fire support there. Trying to revive the Lord General now, but the Warp Spider does go get knocked back. We do have a fire prison for the Warp Spider. May need to ask his teammate to pull out a repair bunker for it. Manticore almost went down. Summery's pushing way forward, trying to go for some note bombs down the last cannon Predator. Auto cannon Predator still firing away. Got another Manticore barrage raining on in, getting some good hits there onto the plasma cannon there. As the Komodo squad does get knocked around a bit as well. Summery's charging forward, trying to tie up the Commando squad, and will get easily spotted there. Assault Marines receiving quite a bit of fire right there. And he may got a melt bomb. Yeah, it does get a melt bomb on the auto cannon Predator. Predator does go down. Gretch is building up a log banner. And Fire Prison firing some good range hits there. Fire Prison, of course, is a glass cannon, but does have great range. Really good range.
We have come to a desperate pass.
Going for another Fire Prison. He needs to pull out a Guardian Squad simply for repairs. And speaking of which, that Fire Prison now needs some repairs. We're seeing a bit too much fire there. Yeah, a lot of fire now. Warwind does receive a bit of fire as well. Bureau Guardsmen making their advance. Last Hand Predator trying to hit the Lord General. We got the Commando squad pushing way forward. We've got another... Okay, that's a Lord truck, not another Daisy. The Commando squad is now making wiped out. Lots of fire there. The Commando squad does fully get wiped out there. Got the Marine squad's advance forward. We've got even Stern Guard veterans now in the mix. Another Manticore looks like he's rebuilding the Manticore. Maybe a good idea for Baneblade. That was an Oracle Strike to me. And I do have a Creeping Barrage, which will knock stuff into the Orbital Bombardment. Does not wipe out the Storm Guard veteran, but that was actually a pretty good combo there. I'm not sure if they did that on purpose. Alright, check out the Fire Prison with Battle Wagon. I say for the Fire Prison, they could perhaps give an upgrade for our shield generator like the Falcon. Smoke round right there. And Bureau Guardsmen are getting some good damage there on the Shudas. We'll be able to deal with the Shudas there. I'm not sure what that was. There may have been Plasma Cannon Devastator. Healthcare has been upgraded. Foley has been upgraded that Sigma Chain Sword, the Armor Purity, and the improved medical equipment. Autocannons are engaging these Imperial Guardsmen. Imperial Guardsmen will need to fall back. Glass Cannon heavy weapons team is still in the region. And Imperial Guard Squad is receiving quite a bit of fire. Imperial Guard Squad fully gets wiped out. Ooh, also there's a lot of resources over here as well. What is the Tech Marine and the Force Commander has a massive resource flow. And they may be unable to play the Super Unit. I can't remember the population cost of them. Manticore Barrage raining on in, getting some good hits there on the Plasma Cannon Devastator. These forces are pushing way forward, getting some good damage there on the Kazisasha Devils. And the Warwind, that was actually the Warwind going down, wasn't it? Now we do have a Land Raider Crusader, or Land Raider Redeemer being put out with two gigantic flamethrowers. And we got the Commando Squad camouflaging forward. It does have the Commando Novel Leader. Goes out a grenade there onto the heavy weapons team, but looks like largely missed, which is a Cinder grenade, actually. Predator's pushing way forward, got some good hits there on the heavy weapons team. fire prisons are firing away. Needs some repairs. Ronald has been upgraded with the rocket launcher. It does take out the what's it called, the fire prison right there.
The prison cannon is yours.
And that's actually a force commander there as well. We've got two heroes hitting these forces, both of them load up anti-tank. Here comes the Land Raider Crusader. The Land Raider Crusader getting body blocked. It does body block the fire prism, and the fire prism does in fact go down. Blue's down to 5 tickets. Blue does not have a whole lot of tickets remaining. But with this VP being captured, that could be the end of the game. We've got a orbital strike that will suppress the blue to allow red to capture the point entirely. Fire Prison needs to start throwing some high explosive rounds onto the Knob squad, Commando squad. They need to capture that point. Capture the point means victory. Predator's pushing way forward. Blast Cannon and Predator, and Auto Cannon Predator. Lord General trying to capture the central VP. They've got another orbital strike being called in. Pressure's trying to repair up the Predator up in melee. Does use the whatever those grenade launcher ability. And good, it's there on the Lord General. Terminator's Assault Terminator squad has been teleported in. We're going to capture the central VP now. We've got another run right there. That's called like Creepy Barrage. The Creepy Barrage cannot interrupt Assault Terminators. And that's going to be the end of the replay. And that is the end of the replay. This is Andrea saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.